Okay, we are back at the carnival after a little bit of time, so I may have forgotten things and I'm sure you have forgotten things, but I'll give you a little recap as to what happened last session. You started off having eaten and thrown up in the orchard and spoken to a whimsical lady there who gave you maybe less guidance than you wanted. But she did point you in the direction of the carousel, where you went over and spoke to a lovely lady who was definitely not a horse, but maybe a horse girl, Diana, who guided you to fix the carousel and rename their faded riddles so that they would help you and guide you in some way, shape or form. A little bit of chaos from Orla, but in the end you all managed to get your journey on there and got some guidance as to where the things that are missing may be and who may have them. With the first mention of hags being a bit of a worrying one, seeing as it's likely not something you've ever encountered before. You dealt with the carousel and saying your goodbyes to Diana, headed over to the lake where you watched a performance from Palasha, the merfolk, though cut short as she was heckled by someone in the crowd that you saw to be a small Kenku running away. Trying to see where they had run away from, you failed to catch them, but went over to talk to Palasha and spoke with her about her troubles. And this is where we jump back in. You are leaving the lake. What would you like to do?
Go and find his fiance.
Gonna go find him and beat him up.
Tell him off.
I'm a right good talking to.
Alright. So you're heading over to where?
The Hall of Illusions.
The Hall of Illusions, okay. You can move yourselves on the map as you walk over to that area.
The Hall of Illusions.
The Hall of Illusions. Alright.
Oh, this is a bit close for comfort.
You're all just stood on top of each other.
Snuggles up to Mistral.
Why is Mistral like blurry but no one else is?
I just can't be seen.
It's the mist.
What? Oh my gosh.
I'm not blurry on my screen.
Oh.
Yeah, on mine.
Well.
Oh no, it's fixed now, is it? Maybe? Yeah, it's okay.
Well.
That was good.
You head over to the Hall of Illusions. You see it's a tent, and outside the tent you can see a glass cabinet. Seems to have something contained within. And then there's the tent itself.
Can I have a look at the glass cabinet?
Yeah. So you have a look in the cabinet. You see a wooden mannequin of a grinning, raven-haired young woman in witch attire with a green flowing cape. She seems to hover inside of the glass cabinet. At the top of the cabinet it reads, Tasha, the wizard, known for her hideous laughter.
Oh.
It's like one of those fortune-telling machines that you can put a coin into.
As you're sort of looking at the cabinet, you see a halfling couple seem to approach the machine. They kind of look at you and wait to see if you're using it.
I'll use it.
Do you know what you're doing with the machine?
No, I'm assuming I put something in it.
So you have a look on the machine for a slot or somewhere to put a coin. There doesn't seem to be one.
Maybe you have to laugh at it.
Cassie, could you please make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
What a good roll to start off the session. Okay, so you begin to laugh uncontrollably, and you can't stop. You're just in fitful laughter as you see the two halfling couple as well that approached and seem to be waiting to the side of the box also begin to laugh. And all three of them are just sort of stood in front of this machine, mindlessly laughing.
We're all just staring.
The three of you, like, step
We just
maybe
go,
like 5-10 foot away. You're all stood there, like,
Like, you guys good?
It's just like,
There doesn't seem to be anything specific that they're laughing at.
What is happening?
I don't.
Cassie, are you okay?
I don't answer because I'm laughing too much. Choked words come out.
She's laughing too hard. It lasts for about a minute, and you slowly begin to get your breath back. And wiping your eye, you manage to catch your breath again and begin to breathe normally as you can stop your laughter. And the couple kind of pat each other on the shoulders and, like, walk away from the machine, seemingly happy with what they went there for.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
What was so funny?
I don't know. I think you had to look at it.
You just had to be there.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
Well, laughing aside, should we head in?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
let me catch my breath.
Alright. So you wait a few moments as Cassie catches their breath and you head into the tent. You can see in this tent, as soon as you enter, there is a large painted mural with images that seem to shift as you enter. They show pictures of grinning fairies diving into pools of colour. Stripes of the tent, pointed canopies rotate in spirals, and the whole display seems to be designed to befuddle people who enter. A clown, dressed in muted garb, stands at the tent entrance, blinking at you.
You won't back out.
The rest of you who are still within the tent see, dressed in sort of monochrome attire, this tall human man with mime-like makeup
Oh.
and grey wings attached to his back as he stands there just staring at you. He seems to be non-perplexed. He's not as joyous as the other people that you've met in the carnival or the people working for the carnival. He just seems to be standing there.
I collect myself and come back in. Oh, you got this. You can do this.
Are you okay?
Yep, all good. Is this our man?
It looks like
Should we go over?
He seems to cock
I
his head
should.
over at you as you say,
I'm going to glare at him
I
menacingly.
like his leg warmers.
I know, aren't they nice?
I don't know. I don't know what the mermaid sees in the sky.
At the mention of the mermaid, you see, he does have an outward reaction, whereas he seems to be very down and kind of non-reactive. At the mention of the mermaid, he seems to perk up for a second and then looks away and kind of won't meet your gaze.
Oh, the
I'm
look
a-
of shame.
I'm going to glare at him even more.
see him sigh, but you don't hear the sigh come out.
I hate him.
Can I give him like a chicken leg?
Do you have a chicken leg?
No, when you like give someone a chicken leg.
What's a chicken leg?
Am I the only one that knows what that is?
Yeah, I think so.
Is this a southern thing?
You kick the back of their leg so that they like buckle.
Oh.
How is that something that I
Yeah,
know?
I mean,
Like,
make an attack roll. I know you're not trying to hurt him, but just to see if you land this.
okay. My thing wants to work. Okay, it's not working again for some reason. Oh, there you go, did work.
Oh my
Oh, that was
gosh.
sad.
Dice are on our side tonight.
You go to sort of kick this man, and he seems to be, where he's tall, he's also lanky. And he seems to be quite dexterous as he kind of just backs away out of it and seems to just back away from you all. As he, very exaggerated, tilts his head to the side and puts like a hand up in a questioning motion at you all.
Like, speak to me, you coward.
You see he puts his hand in front of his mouth and then shrugs.
I was going to say, but in an unfriendly way, that I love unicorns.
How do you perceive that in an unfriendly way? That's such a friendly sentence.
I love unicorns.
All said with a dead stare.
Yeah, maybe sort of frown, you know?
He seems to like look at you, but he's just got a full-on look of confusion as he's standing in front of you all.
I have an idea. If he won't speak with us, maybe he will think to us.
Do you have a method?
I have something I can try. I can communicate with two people. So if someone else wants to, well, I suppose you can only talk with me, so it might not be quite that useful. But I could have a conversation with this guy. If
I
he's
feel like that's
really
the best way to go.
I think that sounds
unwilling
good.
to
Yeah,
get out of
well,
this climb.
yeah, we've already tried attacking him.
Yeah, I can always try and kick him again.
You see, like, puts his
Probably
hands
not
up, like, no.
Would you be willing to speak with me that way?
He gives you a thumbs up.
Okay. God. I don't want to be leading this conversation, but here we are. Okay, so I am going to use Psychic Whispers.
Okay.
I can pick up to 2 creatures. I'm just going to pick him. Well,
Okay.
no. I'm going to put it on Cassie, because she seems like she won't abuse it.
Here's your chance, Moxie.
It's time.
So I
Oh, the
rolled to
responsibility.
see how many hours it lasts.
Okay.
It's gonna last for 2 hours, so that's fine.
Alright.
So him and Cassie, I can now speak with telepathically. And they can
Okay.
speak with me as well, within a mile.
You feel the link connect. And you hear his thoughts. As you seem to hear him almost monotone to himself say, "Ah, what do these people want? Can't they just leave me alone?"
Hi,
What? Are you in my head?
You gave me the thumbs up.
I thought you were joking.
No.
Does he have like an actual reaction to this?
Yeah, outwardly he has the plainest face.
I'm
But
gonna
inwardly, he's in a state of panic.
We went to speak with Palasha.
Oh, Balasha, my love.
Why have you been ignoring her?
I'm not
I'm-
trying to upset her. I can't talk to her right now. I'm trying to fix
Why?
it. Because that
What's
stupid Kenku took my voice.
Oh.
I can't go to Palasha in this way. Her voice is her everything. If I can't appreciate her, what can I do? I don't want to be embarrassed in front of her.
I think it would have been better if you explained this instead of just dumping her.
You can't hear this, by the way. Only I can hear it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I think
Fair
they
enough.
can only speak to me.
Ah, fair enough.
So this just looks like I'm having a stare down.
Yeah, for the rest of you, he is
Like,
like just full on like locked eyes with Mistral. Like doesn't seem to be like even blinking. It's nothing's phasing him, but inwardly,
Oh my
Mistral, you're
God.
hearing like this full on like exaggerated conversation.
Well, surely she would appreciate your presence even if you can't speak with her.
I
She's very upset to not even
I didn't mean to upset her. I'm just trying to get it fixed, but I'm working at the moment. And as soon as I am off, I will try and find this stupid little Kenku, and then I will be able to explain to her what's going on.
What would you like us to explain to her?
Yes, sure.
Oh, okay.
Or even better, get my voice back, please.
How does one retrieve and
I don't know what she did with it. She's just got it. I don't
she
know.
seems to be tormenting Palasha with voices.
I think that's more of a Kenku thing. They seem to steal voices from people, but this was more of a magical steal.
Okay. Does she have something against you and Palasha?
I've never met her before in my life.
Oh.
She came to see me here, and I was doing tricks. I was doing prestidigitation for her and miming, and that was it. She took my voice, and after the show, when I began to speak again, my voice wasn't there.
Maybe she thought you should be a professional mime forever.
Well, as funny as that joke may be, I am very good at my job and I don't need to not talk all of the time.
Fair enough, I suppose. Well, do you have any... You said you were going to try to fix it. How were you going to find this Kenku?
I don't know. I'll speak to the other staff and rally something up. I don't know. I hadn't really thought that far. The carnival's only just started for today, so I can't really do anything right now.
Okay.
But she's I don't know. We don't get many Kenku guests. She may be quite easy to find if you actually look.
I think... Might be overestimating our abilities there, but
You
give
see
me
that
a
roll so far?
confident thumbs up. Okay. I'll converse with my
Best friends.
acquaintances,
Thank you.
compatriots, and we'll see what we can do. I suppose.
Thank you very much. I would appreciate it.
Is there
I
anything
just
else?
feel so glum since being separated.
I mean, the drab clothing doesn't help, my man.
Oh, this isn't due. Well, when I'm away from Palasha, my colours drain. It's my love for her that keeps our colours entwined.
Oh God.
I'm so glad I don't hear this.
cheddar singles here. No. Like, oh,
This is just something I got in my youth. It was a bit of an accident with magic or recklessness, you may call it.
seems to be a
But-
lot of that.
Once I found Palasha, it came back, and my colour came back. But since I've upset her and I've not been able to talk to her, it's gone away again. So I'm feeling very glum.
Could you not write something down so you can at least explain to her what's happening?
It's
At the
not
moment,
been
she
that
thinks you don't want
long.
to be with her anymore.
I just thought that I would fix it in my own way. I know it's not logical, but please understand.
I mean, no, but okay. Well, I will see what we can do.
Thank you so much. What was your name?
Oh, Mistral.
Huh. You're the first person that's had an actual conversation with me since this happened.
Well, we can have this conversation for 2 hours.
Oh, well, I do have to work. I'm not sure I can stand and...
Oh no, I don't mean to take your time. I just mean that's how long this will last.
Oh,
That's all. Okay. We'll leave you to your but I'll just looking up and down your
Cassie's like dropping shit out of her bag in the background. You see, as the conversation comes to an end in the head, he starts beginning his like miming actions again, and he does start to like do prestidigitation, and he makes things, and he makes like a little gust of wind blow into your faces, and then makes like a little puff of fog, and just seems to be doing little whimsical entertainment. As you see, a little group of children behind you seem to have entered the tent as he wanders off to entertain them.
I'm gonna glare even more when the wind hits me in the face.
Okay, we had a fruitful conversation.
Did something right.
He says that that Kenku stole his voice, so he can't speak. That's why
Oh,
he's a very good mime, I suppose.
that makes him a bit less annoying, I suppose.
Yeah.
Just leave him that way.
Why don't you tell Palasha or try and write it? And he said he wanted to try and fix it first, which is whatever.
It's an idiot.
Yeah. So we can find the Kenku and get his voice back, and maybe tell Palasha what's happened. I don't know how long it's going to take to find this Kenku, so
How long has he been like that?
for some time. I don't know. Since before the start of this, I guess.
Did he give any hint of where to find a Kenku?
He didn't seem to know, but see,
Listen,
I just don't know how we're going to get it back. I don't know how it happened, but I said I'd speak to you and see if we could try.
well, he's been really helpful.
Yeah. So we could search, I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
For the
Should we ask
Kenku.
staff, or should we just have a look, I guess?
Guess we'll probably hear the Kenku somewhere.
Maybe if the mermaid does a performance again?
Yeah.
Or if anyone else is doing a performance?
Do we walk together or should we split up?
So there is a specific check for this. Just out of character, there is it's just a DC for an investigation check. So you can do it as a group and give one of you advantage, or you can all have a go if you want to split up around the carnival to have a look. So you can do it in pairs, or you can do
I'm okay at investigation.
I'm not great. I don't have any bonus on that. So
I'm alright.
I've only got a tiny little bonus. So maybe
If I was to
if
quantify my bonus, it would
Little
be a
baby
6.
bonus.
so you should definitely do one, and someone should give you advantage.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'll give someone else advantage as well.
I'll do it as
What-
well. I've got +2.
Well, I'll give you advantage, Cassandra. I'll help you. We'll go in teams.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Mistral like,
Actually, no. I said I was going to keep an eye on Mistral. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'll go missing. That was my job.
Yeah.
So
That's my job. I'm babysitting this person. Okay, so you split up into your teams. So whoever is making your check, make your investigation check as you walk around through the crowds searching for suspicious-looking Kenku.
with advantage. As
With
well.
advantage if you're getting it from repair, yeah.
God. Why am I nervous? Oh, they were both bad. Whoa, what happened? Oh wait. What? What happened
Wait.
there?
Is the 13 the highest?
I don't know.
Did it roll
Yeah.
twice?
I think so.
wait, it says what has happened there?
I don't know.
It says 5.
I should have just clicked it twice. I confused myself.
But
So is that your high roll or
I guess.
okay?
I don't think I can even use. I know, because I already had an advantage. Can't do that.
So it's Mistral and Solana in one group, and then Cassie and Orla in another group. Is that right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. If you want to roll for the second group.
ooh.
Nice.
Okay. So you all kind of do a round of the carnival, sort of around the bubble pot tea pot that you see in the centre, and as you all sort of come back to where you first left each other, you see each other, and then in the distance at a stall you all seem to clock on to the familiar looking orange tipped wings of the Kenku, as she seems to be stood in a crowd watching something a little bit of a distance away. Doesn't seem to have noticed you currently.
We should try to sneak up to her, right?
Yeah.
How do you capture Kenku?
I think we could grab it. We could grab it by the scuff of the neck. It worked on a kid. Same size.
Do birds have scruffs of their necks?
I'm sure I can find a scruff.
Next.
By the throat.
Oh no!
So confirmed.
Okay. So you sneak in? Are you stealthing up?
Yeah.
Alright. Who's going? All of you? One of you?
Let's all go.
Alright, all of
That's
you
maybe
roll a
now.
stealth check as you all start to approach this this Kenku.
Oh my god. Roll 20 and beyond 20 are hating me today. You know what? No, I'm using my inspiration. No, I'm not having that.
No!
Oh my, well, still. Still alright.
Hey, that's fair. Okay. You all go to make your way towards the Kenku, and you're all being very cautious to walk around people and try not to be heard. You see, for a second, you all sort of look back as Mistral almost trips over something seemingly on the floor, but catches themselves and manages to continue quite sneakily towards the Kenku. You are now about 5 feet from them. They seem to be engaged watching one of the little games. She seems to be waiting her turn to play on the game. doesn't notice you behind her.
Can we like surround her?
Yeah. So she's like, if she is in line for this game, so you can surround her from the back and the side, but from the front, she's definitely going to notice you.
Yeah. Yeah, back inside.
Okay, as you sort of walk up to her, she kind of looks around at you, but just thinks that you're queuing for the game, so just doesn't really pay you any mind. Turns back around. You see her like step forward a little bit just to kind of get out of your space. Like you're in her area.
In her bubble.
Yeah.
I'll gesture for someone else. No.
Like, not me either.
I
got -1 strength for not doing it.
Am I intimidating? No. Oh.
Oh, I can hold them. I just can't. I have no. I'm not. I won't be able to say the right things.
I got a +2.
You see her like slowly turn around to look at you all whimsically. Like, what the hell are you planning? Expression on her face. She kind of looks you up and down and then goes back to what she's doing.
I've got a +1 in charisma and a 0 in strength.
I'll grab her. Oh, I'll try.
Okay. So, make an athletics check.
From the way my roll's been going, this is gonna go
And
swimming.
I'll roll for her.
I can't roll above 10 today.
If I support, can I give advantage?
If you want to have helped Mr. on the moment, yeah, but usually I will say you'll have to say it beforehand.
Oh.
For this situation, I'll say you could have.
Oh my god. I bet you if I just roll a normal one, I'll then get a really good roll. So I'm not doing it. I'm not tempting it.
Not 20 haters today.
Hold on, Sally's passing me snacks. Okay. Let me roll for the burb.
Please roll low. I'm gonna really need you to roll very low.
Well, she did roll a 6. And she has a +3, so that's a 9.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you got an 8, okay.
Yep, I did.
So as you go to grab her, she just barely, you actually grab a couple feathers as she like ducks out of the way. And she turns around now, seemingly backed into this table, as she looks up at you all and starts just squawking. But instead of a squawk coming out of her mouth, you hear the voice of Candlefoot that you just heard in his mind come out of her mouth.
Oh, weird. Oh, weird.
As she says, What do you want? Leave me alone.
Hey,
You can't rob me.
Sneaky.
I'll get security.
You got robbed. You were the robber.
I didn't take anything.
That's not your voice.
What?
That's Candlefoot's voice.
You don't know anything.
Yeah, I do. I spoke with him.
Leave me alone. She's
No.
like backing up into the table. She's trying to look for like an exit, but you've all like surrounded her.
Can I, like, grab her beak? Like, shut up.
Yeah, you grab her beak and she just kind of sits there and she's just glaring at you.
Let us talk.
Yeah. Now, are we going to have a reasonable conversation? Nod or shake?
You see, she kind of looks around behind you before she looks back at you and nods slowly.
Why did you steal someone's voice?
I slowly remove my hand.
You really want to ask me this here? In the middle of the place? What's wrong with you guys?
Well, we could go to a quiet corner.
Yeah, that sounds more reasonable than backing me into a table. I was just about to play this game. As she,
We
like,
can play.
turns around,
We can play.
ready
We can
to
play
head
it after.
off. Fine, let's just head behind this tent. And she points over to, like, a nearby tent. Down to the side, like a little alleyway.
Keeping my eyes on her all times.
She does start to, like, walk, but she does kind of look to make sure that you are with her. She seems to be... let me check. Orla and Cassie, with your passive insight, you seem to think if you don't hold on to her in some way, shape or form, she's gonna run any second.
I'm gonna grab her feather.
I
Just
don't
hold
know
her
if
hands.
Oh. You see,
I'm
she
gonna
is
put my
wearing,
arm around
like,
her.
robes, and you could grab the back of her robes if you wanted to.
I'm gonna put my arm around her.
Lead her like a child.
And just, I'm just gonna
This
take
looks
it.
really great.
Lead her off.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, just put my arm around her. So
Hmm.
we're friends here.
You see, she kind of struggles against it for a second and then is like, resigned to this as you walk her into the the side of the tent. It's a lot quieter down here, and you can see that there's not as many like lights beaming into this area, and there is no carnival goers. It seems like a safe place to talk. As she kind of turns to Cassie like, "Can you let go of me now, please?"
Fine. If you're gonna be honest. Otherwise, I can hug you all day.
Ugh. She like brushes herself off. So, what do you want? You here on
Voice.
Candlefoot's behalf?
Yeah,
I feel like we're
yes.
doing this more for the mermaid than him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why you burn the mermaid? She was nice. You ruined the performance. I was enjoying it.
I'm trying to get the attention of the two that run this carnival. And upsetting their prize mermaid might get me there faster.
What do you want their attention for?
Do you work for them?
Does it look
No.
like we work?
I don't know.
They took something that belongs to us.
Seems we might be in the same boat. I don't... What did you ask me?
Why are you trying to get their attention?
My master is missing. I haven't heard from her for a while. Her name is Zybilna. She's an archfey. She usually rules over the Feywild domain that the carnival uses, but recently she hasn't been in touch with me, and it's very worrying. And Master Witch and Light don't talk to me, and they tell me nothing's wrong, but I know something's wrong because I don't have my warlock powers and she's not talking to me. What are they hiding?
I like unicorns, by the way.
Sure.
Can we stay in this carnival forever so you have to always do that?
I hope not.
They're
Well-
being sketchy. I don't trust them. They know something's going on.
The carnival masters, they're gonna be sketchy. Anything to do with the Feywild, sketchy.
True. True.
You hear as she repeats a conversation that she's heard in the voice of Light. She says, "Somebody's going to find out about this. They'll shut us down." And you hear, following in Witch's voice. We agreed to this pact. Our hands were forced, but our eyes were open. We let the Hourglass Coven take what it wants, and in return we stay in business. That is what you want, right? She swaps back to Candlefoot's voice. See? Dodgy.
Sounds very dodgy.
Let Hourglass what? Come and take some.
Hourglass Coven.
Oh.
Oh.
Not an hourglass. Does that make sense?
Do you know
Coven.
anything about this coven?
I've never heard of it.
Have we ever heard of it?
Perhaps it's something to do with hags, would it?
Oh. Make a like a intelligence check.
Oh god. Just a straight up
Just straight up
Good for any of
intelligence,
us,
yeah.
Oh yes! It balances out, guys!
Oh.
It's pretty good.
Okay. While you might not have heard of this coven specifically, you have heard of covens in the past, and you know that they are heavily associated with hags. So the information that you got from the carousel may be very well tied into this Hourglass Coven.
So this coven keeps taking things from the carnival.
I don't know.
Didn't they say that there was people who wander around the carnival who take people who have not got tickets or something?
Yeah. That, oh, have you seen them?
Well, we were
think so.
talking with someone about this. We haven't seen it ourselves, really.
Oh, they're horrible.
There's I wrote down, anyway, I don't know if this is true, a girl with pig mask, toad, and then another. Don't know what that is, if that was actually a description that I just didn't write.
Yeah,
Or if they
there's three of them. I've seen them. They're really scary, and I don't want to mess with them while I don't have my powers, but the carnival staff don't seem to do anything to stop them. I've seen them take people into the Hall of Illusions and not come back out.
But I don't think carnival staff can do much, as they seem to be cursed as well.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care about them. I care about my mistress. Where is she?
We're still tied together, so I think you should care about what happens to everyone else.
Could you just give Candlefoot his voice back?
I guess. Seems to have sown the chaos that I wanted anyway. You see her put her little bird hands into her pocket and she pulls out this it looks like a corn husk but made to look like Candlefoot, so it's been dyed so it's black and white, and it's had a little face drawn on it and his hair and it's got his little clothes attached to it, and it seems to have a rope tied around its neck as she holds it out to you.
That's cool.
I'll give you this, but you have to look into this for me. The staff don't trust me, but you might be able to get some information from them.
Why not? We seem to be doing everyone's bidding this evening. Why not yours?
Well, if you don't want the voice, that's fine. I'll just keep going. And she starts putting it back in her pocket.
This does seem to be related to what we want to look into too, I think.
I think so.
I
Everything
suppose
seems
we
linked.
Have
Yeah.
a truce.
Fine. She stuffs the doll into your hands.
What do we just give
Just
it to him?
take the rope off.
Oh. Okay, I do that then.
You take the rope off. and you see this like poof of glitter as it sort of comes apart but also disappears, and the doll itself is now just left.
Can I keep the doll?
I'll hand it to
Can I
you,
keep the
guess.
doll? She says, repeating in your voice.
I can keep the doll.
I can keep
You
the
can't
doll.
keep it.
While this is happening, I'm gonna
This goes on for a while.
communicate with Candlefoot and say, I think we've done it. If you could try speaking so that I know for sure. Don't be alarmed. Sorry.
Ah,
By the way.
where did you
Again.
come from?
Just
Where are you? I don't see you in here.
I'm less
Wait a
than a
minute.
mile away.
You hear him like cough in his mind as you assume he also
No.
coughs out loud.
Like, out loud, please.
And you wait a few seconds and you hear, it worked! What did you do? You did it!
Oh, many things that need favors repaying.
Oh. I'll never be able to repay you for this. Thank you so much.
You should go to Palasha.
I will. I'll get someone to cover me.
Cool.
I'll talk to you later.
Look,
Do I hang up? How does this work?
No, it's stop thinking at me.
Are you still there?
Oh god, I'm not gonna respond.
You hear him sort of mumble to himself a couple more times before it goes quiet.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the Kenku and Orla are just repeating each other.
I'm like holding it high so that she can't get it.
She's just stood like with her arms crossed, just repeating you.
It seems to have worked.
It seems to have worked. You see her like roll her eyes.
I just feel so very uncomfortable that I'd stopped speaking completely.
I'm gonna
Everyone
roll my eyes even harder and walk off.
I love unicorns. She shouts after
I
you
like
as you
that
like walk
bird.
away.
So how
she
is
come
this
with us?
working? How's this? What are we doing? What's this uneasy partnership we have?
Uneasy.
Well,
Well, I feel uneasy. um. So we're just gonna try and. Well, she mentioned just then about people going to the Hall of Illusions and never come out.
Mm-hmm.
So is there like, do you guys think there's a portal or something that
Is it
people get
possible?
taken through?
Or like a
Yeah.
monster in there?
Could
Maybe.
we ask Candlefoot?
Oh, he might be off to meet his fiance.
should we go on a couple of rides?
I mean, we haven't done much since we got here other than helping everyone, so...
And we're supposed to be getting noticed, and I just feel like while we're doing all this, we are in a carnival, and we probably should be enjoying it.
Yeah.
Waste time.
That's true. We'd done two things. We ate the muffins or whatever it was. We went on the carousel and started to listen to the song, but then it got reinterrupted.
Yeah. Does anybody want to go on the swans?
I want to go on the swans.
Guess we can all go on the swan.
We could go on the swans and then kind of go back and see if they've made up and pick Candlefoot's brain about the Hall of Illusions.
He does owe us.
It's a good idea.
See the Kenku points at herself. She repeats, Hall of Illusions.
Yeah. Yes.
She like
Just the
nods.
swans.
She nods at you and starts to like walk away from the side of the tent.
I think we're meeting her there, maybe.
Oh, I suppose she doesn't have his voice to speak in anymore.
Doesn't she like have her own voice?
I don't think so. let's continue trying to have fun so that we get chosen or
Let's
whatever.
have fun! Okay, from your passive insight, you would assume that you will meet up with her again later when you go to the Hall of Illusion. She's just going to wait around there for you.
Let's take
You
a
don't
long
have to go there
time.
right now.
Let's
We have
take
a
an extra
montage. You know,
long
in
time.
what is it? Is it SpongeBob where Patrick has his like hand up on all the rides and he's just like not enjoying it?
Yeah.
That's gonna be Mistral on like every ride.
Oh no. So what ride are you heading to? Where are you headed? So you're kind of around the Pixie Kingdom right now. So you kind of head wherever you like.
Yeah, head to this one.
Nail racing, guys.
Oh, we are really
Aw,
close to the snails.
that
When
would
we
be very
get
cool.
to it, I
Do you
want to
think
look
that's
at
like
everything.
betting on snails, or you actually ride on snails?
I reckon betting.
You can go and have
I'm
a
gonna
look if
ride
you
on
want.
one.
You're pretty close to the fence. As Mr. like runs over to have a look, you see these giant snails with jockeys on top.
Oh my god!
There seems to be some people from the crowd also. They don't all seem to be trained jockeys. Seem to be
Oh.
riding these snails.
Can we ride on the snails?
Yeah, why not?
Absolutely ride on the snails.
Yep. To the snails.
I'm running.
If they're running, I'm following. They're not getting
We're
lost
gonna
on
get
my watch.
lost.
I somehow run the opposite direction. Like, I see it right there.
You have to grab
Meow.
Mistral just to like turn them into the entrance for the snail racing. Okay, so you enter this area, you see there's a grandstand next to this race course that seem to be filled with cheering people, ringing bells, rattles, flags, and you can see on the starting line there is 8 snails, seemingly midway having their shells scrubbed. And from what you saw from the side fence, there are a couple with jockeys on that seem to be dressed in the same attire, that seem to maybe work for the carnival, and a couple of them have like random carnival goers on them with their like wings the same as yours. There seems to be a couple snails without riders as well. You can see above the circular course there's a wooden gantry hanging from the branches of a tree in the centre, and you can see 2 goblins sat there with what looks to be a megaphone but made of leaves. Because it seems to be they are the announcers for this event.
Can I go up to a jockey and ask to ride a snail?
Yeah, so you head over to the area and the start line, and you are approached by one of the jockeys as you do, and they say, "Oh, have you come to participate in our games?"
Yes, please.
Okay, you sharing a snail, or is one of you riding them each?
One is, I think.
One each, okay. Alright. Give me a roll. Give me a d8.
Oh god.
Okay. So. 3. Okay, you all managed to roll different numbers, that's good. Oh no, I've got hiccups. Okay, Cassie, you are taken over to a yellow shelled snail, which has the word Flower Flash painted on the side.
The yellow car was always my favourite racing car when I was a kid. This is just perfect. When we went to Grand Prix, I was always waiting for the yellow car, and it always broke down at the end.
Solara, you are taken over to the blue painted snail that seems to have Nimblefoot painted on the side.
Where's its feet?
Stop this.
It does have one.
Mistral, you are taken over to the red painted snail that has Breakneck written on the side.
Oh no, that's gonna be me falling off it, breaking my neck.
And Orla, you are taken over to the purple painted snail that says
yeah.
High Road painted on the side. So you see the staff come over and start situating you. There seems to be a team, like a little crew of pixies that seem to be flying around and helping everyone get up onto the snail, making sure that you are strapped in, that you have the harnesses on, and that the snails are okay, ready to go. And I'll move you over.
I can get on myself.
How do you get on? Do you just jump?
I have no idea. How do you climb on a snail?
They're quite large.
I'm very good at jumping. Can I do it?
They're about 10 feet up. Can you jump 10 feet?
I do a backflip onto it.
Make an athletics check or acrobatics check, please, and thank you.
Oh, sweet. 15.
15. Yeah, you managed to jump up onto it. You kind of squish it a little bit as your foot goes into the squishy part of the snail, but you soon managed to get up onto the snail and you are up on the shell. Does anyone else want to do
that?
a flare?
And I do exactly the same thing they did.
Oh, fine.
Acrobatics, please.
I want to try and jump up.
But I do it better.
I do not.
Oh my god, yeah. Orla, you managed to jump up without even touching any of the squishy part of the snail. You just jump straight onto the shell and you're ready in position. Solana, you look at the other two doing this and you're like, oh, I got this. But as soon as your foot touches the side of the snail like and moves out of the way and you just go flat on the ground next to it.
Oh, no.
I'd say this happens to Lana and accept help.
The pixies fly over and you see like 3 pixies lift you up and put you onto the snail. And Solana, as she's on the ground, they come and like, you know, like when you fall off the side in Mario Kart and they like lift you up. They do that and they pick you up and put you onto the there's like a bucket seat on the top of the snail shell waiting for you to sit
I like
on,
to
so they
think
move
I'm
you into
lifted
that.
up very regally.
Oh, you're lifted up lovely.
I'll say thank you. I'm
But-
very embarrassed. Please never tell anyone of this.
Do you like unicorns? Is the question.
I love the unicorns, by the way.
Alright, let me move you over to the snail race map.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
And I'll go over the rules of the snail race.
Does Mistral's no sense of direction still count on the snail race?
Okay, right. Who had the red snail?
Me.
Mistral. Okay, you should be able to move the red snail.
Oh my god.
Who had the yellow snail? That was Cassie, right?
Yep.
Yellow snail. Blue snail was that Solana? No. Did anyone have the
Yeah, I
blue
was
snail?
blue.
Oh, you
I
were
was
blue.
blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orla had the purple snail.
Yep.
And the other two are I'm just gonna use this like generic jockey snails because otherwise this map would be very chaotic if I was controlling like 8 other snails. So this is the
Oh, this is the Carnival of Chaos, Beth. Come on.
It is! I'm already letting you ride snails and I'm about to tell you the rules. Right, let me just adjust the map so everyone can see what you're doing. And zoom out a little bit. Okay. So, you can see the track in front of you. You may take one of 3 actions during the snail race. So we will roll initiative when we start the race. We will go in that order for the race. And you can either take one of 3 actions. You can dash, which is a DC 12 animal handling check to push your snail to go an extra space in that round. If you succeed by 5 or more, your snail can go an extra 2 spaces. Although if you get a critical failure, your snail rears up and loses all movement for that round. That's a dash. You can...
Are people in the back row disadvantaged by this game?
No, you're all going to start off at the same point. That's just for the visuals. You can distract. So Distraction is a DC 12 intimidation check.
Oh god.
You can either... That's for taunting someone. You can throw food at another snail. That's a DC 12 dexterity check. You can shove another racer. That's a DC 12 strength check. Or any other creative solution that you can come up with that you would like to do. The DC is 12 for the check. Okay, that's a distraction. Or you can force or ram. So you can attempt to bump, crash, or ram into an opponent. That makes you have a contested animal handling check with that person. If the defender wins, they're able to evade it. And if the attacker wins, you roll a d10, and I give you the result off a table as to what happens to the other snail, but they're not great. So if you bump someone and they fail, they're most likely going to be out of the race.
For distract, can we cast spells?
Yeah.
Cool.
So every round, your snail can move 4 spaces, and then you can choose to do your dash, distract, or your force, or ram. If you attempt to harm the snails, you will be disqualified. So if you cast a spell at the snail to hurt it, you will get kicked out of the race. However, everything else is pretty clear.
Okay.
If you attack the jockey itself, absolutely fine, but don't attack the snails.
Okay.
They also ask you not to use weapons as well.
Okay. What counts as a weapon? Just wondering, just out of curiosity.
Anything that can cause harm if you hit something with it.
Oh, never mind that. Okay.
Oh boy. Okay, so if we all roll initiative, we'll see how we get on with the snail racing.
My inner liar's come out.
Alright, so I'm gonna add all the snails on.
Is it just us or is there more?
It's you and 2 others. So there's you 4 and then 2 other snails. So it's added you 2 on. I'm gonna have to name these snails because I'm gonna get confused as to who's who. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
No, I want to
I'm gonna I'll put it on so that you can all see it as well, so you know whose colour is who. So can you see the Mistral one?
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Just add this to them all.
So our standard kind of checks that we can do is animal handling of various types.
Mhm.
A dexterity check to distract or throw something.
Yep. To distract the snail.
Intimidation to, well, intimidate.
Yep.
Was there anything else? Or anything creative?
Anything that you can creatively come up with, as long as you can like justify it, and I agree with it.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna put jockey 1 and jockey 2.
What's their name? What's their backstory? What's their family history?
You haven't asked them, so you don't get to know.
Hey! That's how I distract them. It's not even intimidation. It's
Tell me a
like,
backstory.
What's your parents?
What's your dad called and your dad's dad?
Yeah, what were their jobs? My mum made a name.
Jesus Christ. You're just trying to
What
get
made you
my
become a
credit card
jockey?
information.
What's your first pet called?
Oh my god. Right, okay, so you are all I'm going to move you all so that you're all at the same line, but as we move on, we'll try and stick to the map. But I don't want anyone to be disadvantaged by starting behind. So you see the 2 goblins up on the sort of wooden plinth up above seem to start shouting to the crowd and hyping them up. And you can see the crowd now is getting more excited as the race begins to start. as you see 2 pixies come up to the start line with a checkered flag ready to start the race.
Which way are we going?
This way.
Okay.
Down and round to 2 and 3 and 4 and then back. Okay.
Oh.
Ignore the numbers, they don't mean anything.
Ignore the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 that
I was mainly for me to show you where they were.
Fair.
Okay. So, you see the pixie wave the flag, and the goblins shout a large go as we start off with Cassie.
So I'm gonna dash, and it's animal handling, right?
Yeah, so you can move 4 squares for free, and then you can choose what you would like to do as your like action, shall we say.
Oh, I'm gonna try dashing and fail.
Oh, you do not fail, you do succeed. So you managed to push forward an extra space. So you're now ahead by 1. Alright, that's Cassie's turn. We're now up to Mistral.
Oh god. I am gonna
I
move
got a
forward 4.
17. I got a 17.
Oh, wait, hold on. The initiative's on then. Right, give me 2 seconds. Ola got 6. I'm gonna leave my jockeys on 0. Mistral. Why's Mistral in twice?
They get 2 tins.
That good, yeah.
Cassie's in twice, and so why have I put in Solara? That's not her name.
Close enough.
Solana. There we go.
Solana.
Alright, let's reassemble that. Alright, Solana, is your turn.
I wanna move my 4 squares.
Okie dokie.
And I'll just try and go further. So the animal handling.
Yeah, so you try and dash, that's an animal handling check.
Ooh.
Oh, with a 10, you don't manage to push forward. You're just trying to get used to the motion of the snail. It's quite high up. I mean, I assume you've rode horses before, but the snail, you're very far away from the creature itself, as it's on the ground below you, like 10 feet below. And you're finding it hard to control, to get it to go faster, as you fail that check. Okay.
It's okay.
Mistral.
I will move forward 4. And I'll try to distract one of the jockeys. Does nails?
Yeah.
With a dex check, I think.
That's a dex check, yeah?
Yeah.
So what are you doing to distract them? Are you throwing... So, to distract them, the dex check one is for throwing food to the snail. Or taunted them is intimidation, or shoving them into someone else is a strength check.
Well, I have a unicorn horn filled with candy.
Whoa!
That I have, so I'm gonna throw it a little bit out.
Okay. You like scatter it at the starting line. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll your dex check to see if you throw it in front of the snail.
Sweet. 16.
Yes, you do. So you see as you all starting in the starting line, just as you pull ahead and throw the sweets down, the snail doesn't seem to be moving for Jockey 2, as he's stuck there for the round.
Haha.
Alright. Orla.
Yeah, I'll do the dash as well.
Okay, so you can move your 4 forward, and then you can roll your animal handling to see if you can get your snail to go an extra space. And you do, yeah, you managed to push it ahead. And you're now like head to head with Cassie. Kind of like bashing the snail into each other as you These snails are going surprisingly fast.
I was about to say, how fast are they actually going? Is it like
They're
normal snail speed?
going like 20 feet every 6 seconds. So they're going
So
quite
that's
fast.
slower than us, but
They're slower than you, but they're faster than a normal snail.
I would
A lot faster than a normal snail.
Be here for a while.
Okay, Jockey 2 can't move. Jockey 1 is going to go forward his 4. And he is going to try and... what is he going to do? He is going to try and dash. Just a simple dash for the first round. With a 14, so he moves forward into the space. Alright, we're back at Cassie.
Cool. I'm gonna try and dash again.
Okie dokie.
And fail.
You do fail. You can move forward your 4 spaces, but you just don't find that ability to get your snail to go that little bit extra that you did last time. As you seem to be still a little bit ahead for the moment anyway. Solana.
I'd like to move my 4. So would I be like there?
Yep.
And then yeah, I'll try and dash again.
Okay. Roll your animal handling check.
Oh no, not for me.
Oh, not for me.
My
Okay.
snail hates me.
Yeah, you just don't seem to be bonding with the snail. It's not quite doing what you want it to do. As you're still trying to like push forward with it. Mistral.
I'll move my 4 to there. I will attempt to dash. Animal handling.
Alright, animal handling, let's go.
Absolutely not.
Oh no!
If you're not bonding with yours, mine hates me.
Yours
Mine's
just
like, why
offended
do you
yours.
feed me the candy?
Your snail can... It seems to pick up the smell of the candy as it starts to turn around.
Oh no.
As you will now have to not move for the next turn.
Oh, what?
As your snail starts to turn around to go back to
'cause I
where
rolled
it
a
came.
1.
Because you rolled a 1,
Damn.
yeah.
Oh. It's not good. The second time I rolled a 1.
I'm gonna move the 4 again. That put me there, right? And then I'll try and do another dash.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, you don't. Again, you all seem to be struggling. All the snails seem to be starting to turn around as they
Never
catch
ridden a
whiff
snail before.
of the candy that had been launched by Mistral. Alright, Jockey 2 is finally going to get his start after his snail has been distracted. So he's going to move up to here. And he's going to try and dash to get an extra bit ahead. So he does not succeed. His snail is just too distracted. It can't get ahead. The jockey number 1, I'm just going to move him over so he's actually on the track. He's going to move up to you guys. And he's going to move to the side of you, Orla, and he's going to try and bash you with his snail.
Bash him back.
So it is a contested animal handling check. So you roll and I roll, and the highest wins the force or ram. He rolled a 3.
Told him I'll bash him back.
Nice. So he goes to like bash into you just as you're going around the corner, and it doesn't go off as he intended. So I'm just double checking if he rolls on the table. I think it's only if he succeeds. So yeah, he just doesn't succeed. So
He
that
doesn't
is
get
that.
to, like, go off the edge.
No, only if you bash him. So if you choose to do that on your turn and he fails, then
Oh, I'm going to.
that's what.
Payback.
All
Can
right.
you bash and then move?
Yeah, do you
yeah,
still move your 4?
yeah. You can still move your 4.
Oh, cool.
But if you bash first before you move and then Well, I suppose you don't have the bad consequence in that. You either fail or you don't. So yeah. Yeah, that's fine. It's Cassie's turn.
Oh, I'm going to try dashing again.
Okie dokie. You do. You manage to get ahead, so you can move yourself to 4, and move yourself the extra 1 for your dash.
Come.
As you take the lead, you can hear the goblins overhead seem to be describing the race from up above, and the crowd are like cheering and seemingly throwing candy up in the air as they seem very enthralled by the race. Solana.
Just track the snails.
I'll move 4, so we'll go. So that was 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, as you catch up with Cassie on the corner, you get a nice little slick round.
Try and dash.
Yeah, because I got a... It's fine, I get a... Yeah, we both... Never mind, ignore me.
Finally.
Oh, yes, you're finally in tune. You don't know if it's because you're away from the candy or if it's just that you've finally got the handle of it, but you're getting your snail to go and you are in the lead for the first time. Okay, Mistral.
Okay. Move forward. And I'll try and dash. I'll just try and dash for now.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, a 17.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
You managed to get the dash off as you are
Nice. See ya.
off and ahead of Cassie and Solana. You leave them in your snail dust.
Yeah.
As you
Right,
zoom
slowly.
across.
Slime my way past you.
Mistral might not know direction, but the snail sure does.
It's on the snail. I'm doing nothing.
The snail's just taking you for a ride.
Yeah.
Alright, Orla.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna bash this guy back.
Hell yeah. So,
100%.
roll, I believe it's animal handling. Check against him. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
he
no.
rolled a 4, so you do manage to hit him.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Roll a
Wait.
d10 to see what the result is of this.
D10.
Yeah. As you crash your snail into his in revenge. Oh, a 1, okay. So, you
Got a nat 1,
you
so you fall off as well.
him. You slam him into the fence next to you, and you reduce his movement for the next 2 rounds. He can't move
Haha. So long second.
as you take off. So you've still got
then I
your
can move
movement. Yeah.
by 4, right?
Mhm.
Does that put me just behind Cassie?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Yep.
So you just following up Cassie as that guy is now slammed into the
Definitely sticking my finger
side
in it.
of the. He is also doing that to you. Okay, it's his turn. No, it's Jockey 2's turn. They're going to try and move forward. 4. And then they're going to try and dash, which they succeed, so they go to here. And Jockey 1 can't move. We're back at Cassie.
Oh, I'm going to try dashing again.
Go for it. I feel like we need, like, race music. Hold on.
Yeah, it's very
Very
quiet and calm.
Yes, it's a bit too quiet and calm.
Maybe
And
that
Don't
one,
worry,
like
I got this.
William
Rainbow
Tell
Road.
or something.
Yeah. Oh, William Tell Overture, is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Why is this? It's for babies, apparently.
Calling us babies.
It's certainly
you're
doing
right.
something.
Why do babies need racing
Why is-
music?
Baby races
So they grow
It's for
faster.
the chow races.
in those little red pedal car things.
Why is it doing this? There you go.
I hope this is on repeat
Uh,
for the
An
next
hour-long
half an
version.
hour.
there you go.
Let's go!
It is now! Alright.
Woohoo!
Yes.
Cassie, did you just go?
Yep.
Alright. It is now Solana's turn.
Okay.
Wait, did you not move your 4? Alice?
I thought I'd moved them. Did I not move
Yeah, because
enough?
you're up to me now.
Oh, okay. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yep,
Alright.
I am.
Solana.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Animal handling for a dash. No.
Oh no!
You felt like you just had that sync with your snail and it's now gone. And your friendship is over.
Fleeting moment.
But you have pulled ahead for a second. You feel the, maybe you're distracted. You're too clutched in the victory that you're getting a little bit distracted by it.
Mm.
Okay, Mistral.
4. There we go. I'll try and dash once more.
Okay, I'm not going to make you go round this circle. You can just go straight back this way. Otherwise, we'll be here
okay.
forever.
I'll be there then, I guess. Won't I? Maybe. I don't know. Wherever I was. Yeah, there we go. Let's try. Oh, that was so nearly on a 30.
Oh no!
Oh my god, 666.
666!
Oh, no.
It was meant to
We've summoned
be!
the devil.
You summoned the snail devil. As you move ahead again.
Neville, if you will.
Getting a little bit distracted that you're actually doing really well at this. Oh my god, you're way ahead of everyone else. And Mistral gets like lost in the moment for a second and forgets to tell their snail what to do.
This still gets lost.
That sounds
Orla.
alright.
I will move my 4. And then I'll dash.
Okie dokie. So you catch up to the back of Cassie and Solana. Having left the guy in the dust, you do manage to pull forward as you pull up to the side of Cassie.
Watch out, Cassie.
Ola's taken a man out before, she'll take you out as well.
Hang on, just
Try it.
Jockey 2 is going to make his 4 up and then try. He fails, so he can't move anymore. And Jockey 1 still can't move from the last turn. We're back at Cassie.
Cool. As Mr. was quite a bit too far on the lead for my liking, I'm going to try and distract.
Okay.
Okay. I was like, I thought you were going to try and like hit me or something.
And now
I get you. So are you
I'm gonna-
doing a taunt with an intimidation check? Are you throwing
No, I'm
food with a
actually-
dexterity check? Or are you shoving with a strength check?
I was actually going to be creative and cast a druid craft.
Oh, okay.
And create an instant but harmless sensory effect around her. And because I quite like her, I'm going to be really nice. And it's going to feel pretty and flowers and fun.
Alright, so you're trying to distract Mistral. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to work out what this would be.
I roll on this, like against the spell or something, like a save. Oh god, no, actually,
Maybe.
no, look at my saves. Yikes.
I need to check. I don't actually, with druid craft, I don't actually have a casting ability.
No, it's
so I
just
don't-
yeah. This is just Let's do it as a nature check, because I imagine you're doing it as a natural spell. It is Druidcraft.
Yeah.
So let's see if you can... You roll a nature check, and if it's above a 12, we'll say that it is nice enough.
No.
Oh no!
You just shot yourself.
Oh no! You try, but the wind is too much, and it just catches you off. Normally you take a penalty for a -1. How are we going to do a penalty for this? Maybe
I think
you spray
I accidentally
yourself.
cast the spell on myself, and I'm
It's like when you spray perfume the wrong way, and you just you just fully inhale it, and it goes to the back of your throat. So you now you can't take an action on your next turn. You can move, but you can't take your action.
Cool, I'm in a very nice sensory illusion right now.
All right, Solana.
How's I?
I'm scared, so I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah, you see Cassie like spray themselves in the face.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't want to be doing anything like that. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Animal handling.
Ooh. As you
There we
overtake.
go. Did I roll it? Ah, no. This
Oh my
is now
goodness
still
me.
just not a vibing.
You and the snail are just not besties, you know? You're just not getting on as well as you thought.
Yeah, I mean,
You
it's
just-
okay, but a bit of tension
The
there.
snail is just full on focusing on this race, doesn't want anything to do with you, and doesn't really want to listen to what you have to tell it. Mistral,
It's me.
it's you.
Okay. It's
You
me.
look back to see Cassie like coughing.
I'm enjoying my sensory illusion as well.
I don't even know that she was doing it to me.
No.
It was just,
Yep.
oh, what a wonderful smell.
Oh, how
Anyway,
nice! Moving on.
moving on. Do I want to go quicker? Maybe. Yeah. Let's try. Let's give it a go. Nope. Oh, close.
Oh my goodness.
Like, come on.
Yeah, your snail's just not having it. They're getting to the point of the race where they're like, I've had enough now. They've had that first burst of energy, and now they've given up.
I feel that.
They don't want to do that extra push for you. Orla, as you get close to Cassie, you smell a really nice smell.
Like that. I'll move my 4 spaces. Does that put me there?
I believe so.
Yeah. And that... I'm gonna cast... Can I cast, like, Minor Illusion and, like, make, like, a wall or something?
Yeah, who are you doing it in front of?
I'll do it in front of Solana.
Solana, okay. I'd say this would be like an Arcana check. So if you roll an Arcana check, if you get above a 12, we'll say that it succeeds.
No.
Oh my god, these rolls! As you go to like cast the spell, Solana moves out of the way just in time, and now there is a wall off to the side, not even on the track.
I built it in the wrong place.
It just appears like on the grass next to the crowd,
like,
and they're
you
all
know when
like,
something-
"Wah!"
It's like glitched into the wall.
So you're just clearly an illusion.
Pretend that wasn't me.
Oh, Petricorian in the chat says make a salt line to stop them. Okay, Jockey 2 is gonna keep moving on up. I think he's got no chance at this time.
I have ball bearings. What if I just
Oh,
threw those
no!
down? That would hurt, snail. Ooh.
You're gonna get. Oh no, he can't.
I'll
hit
get
the scale. You're gonna get
disqualified.
disqualified. They're gonna try and. Oh no, they don't pass their check to move ahead. Jockey 1 is gonna finally steer his snail away from the wall and start back up again. And he starts moving forward by 10 feet. Sees how far ahead you all are and just turns back around and starts heading off the course, seemingly in like a rage as he disqualifies himself from the race. You see him like
Rage quit. Yeah.
kick the ground and leave the arena. So that's him. It's now Cassie's turn.
So I'm gonna move my 4. And
zoom it around the corner.
And cough a bit and smell my lovely smell because I'm still distracted this round.
Yeah, yeah. Solana.
Still gets a lovely smell coming up behind them.
I'm gonna move 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you just fall ahead of Mistral.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person on Mistral.
Oh my god! What the
Yes! Okay, well this is an actual spell with a DC, so I guess you better just roll the spell.
hell? What do I do?
The wisdom save, please.
Oh no! Okay.
Snail race is getting real.
I like how we're all using our nemesis spells.
Is this because I haven't given you guys a fight yet? You've got to like take it all out in the snail race.
Maybe. Maybe.
We're all being really nice.
I'm just double checking.
Well, you were being nice until you get near the finish line.
We're not even half. Well, I suppose we are closer now, but like.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't even have. Oh, okay. I'm desperately looking through everything just in case I have anything that can help me. It's not. Nope.
Oh my god. So
How long does this last?
How do you charm Mistral and how long does it last?
It lasts for an hour.
Oh my god!
Wow.
This
They
is
just
amazing.
well, they were just friends and they want me to do well. The best, in fact.
Okay. So
Okay.
yeah,
I can roll
you
with
can
this.
roll with that. Okay. Alright. That's your action then.
I'm like, I will do everything to help
I
you.
will take everyone out of this race.
I'm
In your
gonna
name.
like turn back to everyone else and fire in my eyes.
Oh my god. Well, it's your turn. And you're
Okay.
putting Solana, you gotta do anything for her.
Right.
She's so nice to
ball
you.
bearings. It doesn't hurt them.
Oh my god.
It doesn't. It literally doesn't hurt them. They just have to succeed on a save or fall prone, or
Oh
move
my
through the
God.
area at half speed. So,
Okay. So
I'm
how
gonna
much
throw
of an
those-
area do ballberries cover?
it just says a level square area that's 10 feet on a side. So
10 feet, okay.
basically across the track.
Yeah,
So-
alright. So you draw where you're throwing your ball bearings. As you like scatter them as you are you moving? Are you staying where you are? What
Yeah,
you
I'll
shoot?
move forward before I do
And
that.
then like scatter them. So your snail's out of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So like to there or whatever. And then what is it? Is it just a 10 foot on a side? Oh, so like a. How does that work? I want to do it diagonally.
Just do two or do it 2 boxes, so just pick 2
Yeah,
boxes
like,
as you scatter
kinda
them.
like
Yeah,
that across,
that's fine.
so that you don't you can't get around it.
And your buddy
essentially.
Solana's not in it.
Yeah. So I'll drop some of those. I guess. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's my go.
Alright.
And I give Solana a thumbs up.
I did it!
Alright, Orla, it's your turn. As you see Mistral drop these ball bearings all over the track. Shiny little metal balls. Ahead of you.
Okay. So I'm gonna move my 4, which was there, right? And then I'm gonna dash.
Okay, animal handling check, please.
And then a dexterity saving throw
Yeah.
for snail, I guess.
Yeah, when you get in that space, yeah. But you don't manage to get ahead. Your snail seems to be put off. It's put off by the ball bearings and it kind of slows down as it's approaching them. It's not sure what to think. You see its little eye stalks going in a little bit as it's like, ooh, don't know about this.
Tires squeaking.
Yeah. You leave like a slime trail as it skids. Okay. Jockey 2 is still going. He still thinks he can win. He's trying.
He's not come around the corner
He's
yet.
not, yeah, he doesn't know what's going on yet. As he comes around here, he's going to try and dash to catch up, and he does, so he's going to move to there. Jockey 1 gave up, it's Cassie's turn. So these ball barons are now on the floor in front of you.
What would happen if I cast darkness in front of the finish line?
Well, I suppose it'd be hard to tell who won.
No, if I cast it around here, would anybody get a thing you happen to get through it?
So darkness, I believe you can move through it, but you're just unable to see. So it would make it hard to traverse the, the course, if that's what you're aiming for.
I think I might just do this.
Make it hard for you as well.
Yeah, you also have to traverse through this, but sure.
I'm not winning this, I might as well make it hard.
I'm not winning this, I'll take you all out.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you cast it, and then we can have a read of what it says. How big a space does it take up?
It's 15 feet.
15 feet, okay. Is that a radius?
Yeah, its radius is 15 feet.
Oh wow,
and
it's huge!
60 foot.
Do you have to cast it where you can see? How's that work?
Where I was going to cast it.
Well, I assume that she's going to cast it like over here or something.
Yeah, that's
On
what I
the
was going to
track.
cast
So
it.
that's let me just. So yeah, this track is well within the range, so you can put it wherever you like.
Cool.
15-foot radius, so it's pretty big.
Yeah.
So let me just measure out. Can you see my ruler?
Yeah.
So from wherever point you put it, there's your 15-foot
my
radius. It's gonna encompass the whole of this part of the track.
I'm going for that right there if I cast this.
It's just like, who turns the lights off?
Okay.
Headlights on.
Do you want to draw it, or do you want me to draw it?
Do you want to draw it?
Okay. Let me remember the boxes. So it's up to that wall and up to that wall. Okay. I guess I could do a circle.
Circle time.
Yeah, here we go. This is not accurate, but at least there you go. As you see, this shadows curl into a large section in front of you until it becomes this obscured area of dark cloud in front of you, Mistral.
Have you moved forward yet, or have you cast this and then you're gonna go?
Cast it, then I'm gonna go.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Are you moving forward into the ball barons?
I'll go around them.
There is no around them. They are all over the track. Unless you want to go up here and around them. There is a section up here.
What happens if I go through them?
If you go through them, you'll have to make a dexterity save. For the
snail?
For the snail. And you can do it on behalf of the snail. Because you are steering the snail.
What's the snail's dex?
Oh god, let me look.
Okay, right, I'll try going through them.
It's just a flat roll, so it's just a 0. So it'd just be like a flat d20. As you steer your snail into the... Oh no!
Down prone!
Oh my god! I imagine your snail like spins to a stop, and it's just stuck there now within the ball barons.
It falls over!
Oh my god.
It has to fall down. Oh
As
no,
it
it's
is now.
casting out.
Your snail kind of withdraws. As soon as it touches the ball baron, it pulls itself into the shell. So you are now left on top of this shell that has nothing holding it up as it just falls to the side with you in the harness. You are now just kind of left holding on to this. You don't fall onto the floor, but you are now like clinging onto this shell as the snail has like withdrawn itself. So you are unable, I'd say you're unable to move on your next turn. Okay.
You gotta tilt it back up.
Yeah.
Solana, you see this happening behind you, and you turn back round to look where Mistral is and to see this large dome of darkness ahead of you.
Oh dear. 5, 10, 15, 20. What shall I do here? I'm gonna dash into it.
Ooh, okay. Alright.
Gonna go straight forward.
Yeah.
If I can do it. What's that?
You can do it.
So that that's everything. It's in like full darkness.
Yep. It's
Okay.
magical darkness, so you can see absolutely nothing as you enter this dark cloud. Okay. So you all see ahead of you as Solana just disappears into this cloud. It is now Mistral's turn. Your bestie is gone, Mistral! They've gone into the darkness!
Well, I will also move forward.
Gonna
Straight
help the
ahead.
bestie?
I'll probably bump into
Yeah,
you.
probably.
I don't know.
Most likely.
So I can't see, but I saw it kind of. So how's this? Oh, how's this?
So you
rock?
saw Solana go in, and you've seen the route. So what I'll say is, you can move through it, but you can move half speed.
Okay. So half speed when I enter it.
Yeah.
In a way. So I guess I'm just here then.
Yeah, so you move in and you can sort of... Solana, you feel something bump you to the side as Mistral moves past you, but you don't know who it is.
I'm like, what if Solana got through? And I will dash to try and catch up to Solana.
You don't want to be close to me. You want me to win. That's my
No,
focus.
I didn't manage to go anyway. Maybe the snail's too scared.
Yeah, the sail is like, what is going on? This is the weirdest race I've ever been in after my, 30 years of racing.
In my 30 years of racing.
Orla.
I have a question. How much do the snails weigh?
Oh my god! Why question? Well, it's a large creature, so they weigh quite a lot. Do you need to know specifics?
Ideally in pounds.
In pounds?
Oh my god.
Well, let me... I have to look this up. I didn't expect to look this up today. But you never know. This is how D&D be.
English.
I mean... Okay, so 500 pounds it says to 2 tons the weight of a large creature. So I'll say for 500 pounds.
Okay, well, I wanted 10 pounds, so that's not good.
It's a little bit out of that realm, I'm sorry.
Just bad.
So 10 pounds. I'll go with my other option, and I'll cast Mage Hand, and I'll brush the ball bearings out the way.
Oh, nice. Okay.
One next to Cassie.
Yeah. Are you brushing them onto Cassie?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Cassie,
they're
who's
all,
on the upturned snail.
Just sprinkle some ball bearings there. Why not?
Okay, so I'll say you managed to get rid of the ball bearings out of the way. So I'll remove the square.
I was just gonna put it on Cassie. Just a
Oh
little square.
well, okay.
Like this.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's where the ball bearings are.
Oh, poor Cassie. And you're free to move through the space.
And then I'll do my movement. Yeah, so I'll do one. That'll be like that.
Alright. Jockey 2 is still coming, he's trying his best. He actually moves up, but he stops. And he kind of pulls his snail next to Cassie. As he starts to... You see him get off the snail. And head over to you. And he says, are you alright? You alright, love? Do you want a hand?
You got a spare tire.
You got a flat there. As he has left his snail to come over to
Grab a
check on you.
This is the beginning of a love story between Cassie and
Yeah.
Johnny too.
How does Cassie react?
I'm gonna take his hand.
Alright. He helps you up.
The tension.
He says, you can take mine if you want. I'll get the snail to safety.
Oh, bless you.
As he
I'm
hands
gonna
you the
like-
reins to his snail.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, no, I'll come with you.
Okay, well that's his turn. As you two start like heading off into the sunset.
You never see
Can I
Cassie again.
Can I just cast one more spell before I go?
Yes, it is your turn.
Cool. Well, before I go off into the sunset with my new lover.
Just remember before you cast the spell that darkness is concentration. So if you cast another concentration spell, it will drop.
I feel like Jockey 2's distracted Cassie enough that.
No, I'm gonna cast another druid craft.
Okay. You can cast
Um,
another spell, it's just if it's concentration, it drops the one that you're already
Oh, yeah.
holding up.
No, I'm
Flower
gonna
to
keep
Jockey
the,
2.
Ooh.
no, I'm gonna keep the contained darkness, and just for those ball bearings, I'm going to cast another spell. I'm gonna try casting druidcraft again.
Okay, the only person you can currently see is Orla.
Yeah, that's who I'm going for.
Alright. Oh, the 7 you don't manage to make it.
No,
As you,
I'm too busy. I'm too busy being in love.
Yes. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work as you would expect.
Yeah, and then I'm going to lead the course with Jockey 2.
Alright, so you two head off. I'd say you head off into this area and you're now out
Yeah.
of the race. Solana, you're in pure darkness. You can move at half speed within the darkness. Or I'll say you can move at full speed, but you risk falling off the course.
Yes, I'm gonna go. Run caution to the wind. I will attempt to speed.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we'll say this is a DC 100 check. We'll say
DC 100?
DC 100. D100. 50% above means that you succeed, and below 50% means that you fall off the course.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh! You speed it through. You managed to go through at your normal speed. Yeah, well done.
15, 20? Can I see?
You make it out. You come fully out of the cloud of darkness, and you can now see the finish line right within your grasp. It's
Can I
there
still
for
do
the
a dash?
taking.
Oh,
Yeah.
was that a dash? Oh,
No,
I'll
you
try
can
it
still.
then. No.
No,
No.
dash. No, your snail's not having it.
It's done good. I'll still give it a nice tap.
Mistral.
I'm gonna move at regular speed, like to here.
Today, yeah. You can step
and
out.
then I could step out
With your
because I'm on the
dash.
edge.
No, you're at the edge, but because it's like a dome, I'm assuming like you can see somewhat out of it.
All right, okay. I will dash as well. No.
Oh no, you missed the DC by 1!
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Oh,
I'm
no.
like
You're like
right at the edge.
breakneck with Solana.
So because I'm right at the edge, do I move the rest normal or? am I still...
I would say so, yeah, because you're out of the thing.
Oh, I'm like.
That's gonna take you
literally
right up to the near.
right at the edge.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
Fine.
I did not expect the snail race to be this close. What the hell is going on?
I've been holding something the entire race, and now I can't even use it because the one person who's within range is
It's your bestie.
You just
What
really
I
like
am.
me.
friendly with.
Orlaith,
What if I
it's your
really
turn.
want to win? What if I really want to win?
You want to
Roll
win
against
for
it.
Solana?
You'll feel like a winner if I win. Because you like me that much right now?
Don't know about that.
I feel like you can't pass the finish line.
Now that I can see the finish line, do I get another roll? It's like, do I like her that much?
Well, it's maybe on your next turn.
No.
It might be over by then. You can't really do anything even if you pass it this turn.
No. It's okay.
Orla, you can see across the distance that Mistral and Solana are getting very close to the finish line.
So I'll move my 4. Alright.
You head into the darkness. You can't see anything now.
But I have night vision, right? Dark vision even.
This is magical darkness. So
damn.
even though you have dark vision, you can't actually see it in here.
So I can't see anyone that's in there.
Nope.
Oh,
Can't
damn.
see a
Okay.
thing.
I'll just dash them, I guess.
Okay. Roll your check.
That's gotta be super
Oh,
dash,
that's
right?
nice. That actually is a super dash. You moved twice because you beat the DC by 5.
Heck yeah. So if I...
As you move 2 squares.
There?
Yeah, the head of your snail just emerges out of the darkness.
I can just
You
poke my head
just
up.
about see. Yeah. You can see Mistral ahead of you and Solana.
Like right next to you.
These guys out. It is Solana. It's the last leg.
I'm gonna move 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yay!
Good news, Mistral is also really happy.
Yes.
Clap.
You hear
Angrily.
you hear the cheering of crowds and the goblins overhead that you weren't really clocking into before now. That they seem to be like, oh, and the winner is announced, woo! And the crowds are cheering and clapping, and there's streamers and banners being thrown about as the 2 goblins sort of come down from the high viewpoint and start to climb down towards you.
And what about second place?
You see the pixie team flies over to you and places like a necklace of flowers around your neck and a nice little flower crown on your head. And you are passed a trophy in the shape of a snail.
Thank you.
As the goblin approaches you, shakes your hand.
Thank you. I love unicorns.
Congratulations. And then he sort of heads back off into his tent as the pixies come over to start moving the snails. That is where we shall leave the session for today. So we are dead on 9:30.
Hey!
I was
Oh,
going to
my-
say at the
snail
beginning
wins.
of that, next 45 minutes is going to be a snail race alone, and I was correct. But
You
I
were
didn't.
correct. You were very correct.
It was worth it, 100%.
Oh my god.
My best friend, who I'm going to realise charmed me in an hour.
Yep. I'm sure that will have no repercussions whatsoever.
I was gonna tell you, I can't keep a secret.
That's true. Oh, that is true. We'll pick that back up next session.
Round 2.
As yeah, maybe a little
Yeah, we'll
bit
go
of tension
again.
in the party. Well, no, we're not going again. Snail race is off for the rest of the carnival. It's gone.
Damn.
It's closed. Closed for maintenance.
Alright, come on
Swan
guys,
racing.
gondola swan race.
Hey,
I've got
some
more
of us-
charm persons in me, don't you worry.
Hey, some of us may not be there. Some of us have found true love.
They will just drop Kathy off the party now.
Oh my god, that's it now.
Get a backup character ready.
Bring in your real character, Alice.
It's the Tenku.
Yeah, and the 2
Yeah,
busy
it was
funny
the
not
Kenku
to-
the whole time. That's why I didn't
Yeah.
want to give her a voice, because it's Alice's character. Alright, well thank you everyone who has been watching, and we'll see you next Monday for the next session. Bye!